Welcome back to Home Reimagined. I'm Jacqueline. I know you're probably thinking, where are you? And today we are doing a special organization for one of my clients. So we are actually going to be organizing this entire kitchen. We're going to be going through everything, decluttering it, reorganizing so that the customer can actually enjoy their kitchen and not just exist in it. So today, please enjoy a video. It's a little bit extra special. It'll be showing you a couple of hacks, some tips, some organizing inspiration, and make sure if you have not already to check out my 5 kitchen zones video. This will explain where you should be putting everything in your kitchen so you can do this at home too. All right, let's dive on in.
This kitchen is full of love and has made incredible meals for family, friends, and all kinds of guests, as you can see. But one thing that's lacking is structure and functionality. The client says that they have too much stuff in here and cannot seem to find the items they actually use and love because it's buried amongst all the others they do not use. If you're going to be following along today and doing this in your own kitchen, before you even get started, ask yourself these few things. What is the purpose of this declutter? What problems do I currently have with how this space is set up? What are my goals for this space? And how do I want to use or see this space when I'm done? Some may be easier than others, but I promise they're all equally as important. Now that our goals are established, we can get started on the most important step. Make sure all of your dishes, cups, and gadgets are clean and in their place. I start by washing, drying, and putting away all the items. This goes for any room you declutter or organize. If you don't see everything together, it makes it much harder to make decisions on what you actually want, need, or plan to keep.
Okay, now that everything's clean, we're gonna go ahead and start taking things out so we can look at everything that's in here.
One common thing you hear from professional organizers, cleaners, and even just social media gurus is to take everything out of the space first and place it all in front of you. While I know that this can feel like a redundant task or even just overwhelming, it's actually very crucial. I like to remove all items and create categories on my work surface, like the island or kitchen table. Creating categories is my biggest tip. You want to separate and designate each item to its broad category. Here are the 5 I like to use for non-food related kitchen organizations. 1. Serving items. 2. Cookware. 3. Utensils. 4. Dining. And 5. Gadgets and miscellaneous. If you don't have enough room to take everything out, select one category at a time and go through every cabinet to find everything that fits in this category. You'd be surprised how spread out items really are in your cabinets and how you may have more duplicates than you actually realize. We will repeat this process until each category has been complete.
Okay, so we started with 3 cabinets just to make it easier. These are all the like-minded items, so we're gonna go through them, decide what can be decluttered, and then from there, we're gonna reorganize them into the correct cabinet.
Once all the items for the category are laid out in front of you, we want to go through them to protect our clients' privacy and keep them in a space that's comfortable and free for them to make decisions that work for their family. We never filmed this part. However, as you can see here, the client has removed 75% of their servingware and gadgets. Only reveal the items they truly love and use. Remember, it's okay to let it go. You cannot get the money back for the items you already bought. So holding on to the items just because you spent a lot on it won't bring your money back. It's okay to let it go and make more breathing room for yourself and the items you actually plan to use. Now for the fun part, organize. Before you place any items back in the cabinets, consult your goals and problem areas. Consider what problems could be solved by simply moving the category of items to another location. I know, change is scary, but trust me. For example, if you can't reach the drawer when the dishwasher is open, but that's where you store your plates, it may not be practical because you add another step by getting the clean plates out of the dishwasher, stacking them on the countertop, and then putting them away, instead of bringing them straight from the dishwasher to the drawer. If you aren't even sure where to begin, don't worry. I've come up with a simple 5-category formula that you can follow in my video about how to organize your kitchen. This will walk you through everything and where to put each item and how to decide. Another great tip is to draw out all your cabinets onto a piece of paper. Consider what could go where, how much room you'll have for it, and how you use the kitchen before you even get started. This is a great roadmap for getting things in your kitchen placed the way you actually want to use them. Remember that everything has to have a home during this setup. If you find items that you cannot seem to fit correctly, consider if the item is stopping you from reaching your organization goals, and consider removing it. Oftentimes, the space will tell us exactly what it can and cannot handle. Listen to it. And there you have it, a perfectly organized kitchen with less clutter. The client took 2 full carloads away to be donated to the women's shelter to help others get started on their new homes. Remember, no one can tell you how much or how little you are able to keep except yourself. Keep the items that serve a purpose in your life, not just those you feel forced to, and keep going after your organization goal. You can have function without sacrificing beauty, and you can actually enjoy the space. Simply spend the time planning ahead. When everything has a home, nothing is ever out of place.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you guys enjoyed this awesome whole kitchen organization. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Home Reimagined for more organization and cleaning content. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.